Family has a story, but discovering yours can be a tall task. Local genealogy expert Paul Cawthon joins us now in studio to talk about resources here in the Tri-State that can help you trace your family tree. Thank you so much for coming in. As a matter of fact, you and your husband are going to participate in a special event that has to do with Jewish history. Tell us about that.
That is correct. We are giving a presentation. It's called Finding Your Roots, Achieving Success in Jewish Genealogy. And that's coming up January 30th, and it's from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. This is an online event.
Oh, okay, so people who have concerns about COVID or whatever can still participate.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, this I understand that many synagogues will have extensive records, which can help in a genealogical search, and there are other resources like that. When it comes to helping people of Jewish faith do their genealogical search, is that one of the first steps?
Actually, record keeping is not something that's big in the Jewish faith.
Okay.
They were not really interested in making records that could be found.
Well, for obvious reasons.
Yes, and I'm talking mostly about the Ashkenazic tradition,
yeah,
which is the Eastern Europe, especially in the Russian Empire.
Yeah.
And that's because the Russians used records to track the Jews for taxation, and especially because they wanted to draft their sons into the army and put them at the front of the line.
Sure.
So they were not big on keeping records of themselves.
So they're going to face a test that many of us would in trying to trace our families. What would be an important first step, do you think, for anyone who wants to search their...
Actually, it's interesting that the most important thing is to talk to your own family and get their stories. And that includes your distant relatives, because family stories travel through different parts of the family differently. So the stories that came down through your family may not be the same stories that came down through other parts of your family. So talk to your relatives first, because you want to get as much information as you can.
Yeah, because when you go to public records, it's not necessarily, sometimes you need a hint as to where to go.
Absolutely.
In order to find what you need from public records.
Absolutely. You need to know as many names and as many places as you can, because you don't know where to look unless you have those names and places to start with.
Now, you're part of the Genealogical Society here in this area. Would that be an important affiliation for somebody to make if they're serious about tracing their family's history?
Absolutely. Like the Hamilton County Genealogical Society is a great friend of the genealogist, because we do a lot of educational events, so we help teach you techniques for research. We also do a lot of preservation and indexing of local records. So we have documented and indexed a lot of the local cemeteries and also church records.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about this.